Happy Monday and welcome inside the News 2 streaming studio. I'm Tristan Winder with the Morning Pulse here on this Monday, June 23rd, 2025. Second week of Nebraska Land Days is officially underway here in North Platte for that 2025 festival. Wanted to give an update on a rodeo contestant that was injured during Saturday night's performance of the Buffalo Bill Rodeo at the Wild West Arena. There was a bull rider, that was seriously injured during Saturday night's performance. And Nebraska Land Days officials spoke with the individual Sunday, and he gave permission to release an update. He was able to walk out of the hospital early Sunday morning, but has limited use of his right arm. He's meeting with specialists, undergoing more tests. He appreciates all of the thoughts and prayers. And official quote from Nebraska Land Days says that they are continuing to pray for a quick and complete recovery. Thank you to everyone who came out for a great 4 nights of rodeo at the Wild West Arena, end quote. And sticking with Nebraska Land Days and Buffalo Bill Rodeo news, Hank Nicely has been named the 2025 recipient of the Dale Studley Memorial Award, the highest honor presented by the Nebraska Land Days organization to a volunteer. The award, established in memory of longtime volunteer Dale Studley, recognizes individuals who have demonstrated exceptional dedication, leadership, and service to Nebraska Land Days over an extended period of time. Nicely's involvement with the organization spans more than 20 years, as he served on the Nebraska Land Days Board of Directors from 2003 to 2007 and joined the Buffalo Bill Rodeo Committee in 2008, where he continues to serve and be a key contributor. In 2021, Nicely was honored with 2 prestigious recognitions. He was named Committee Man of the Year and received the National John Justin Standard of Western Award, which honors volunteers who exemplify honesty, integrity, and hard work, which I know Hank Nicely, that pretty much sums him up. With a strong background in agriculture and technical operations, Nicely has played a vital behind-the-scenes role in several infrastructure improvements, including the renovations and replacements of bucking chutes, catwalks, improvements to rough stock holding pens, ground maintenance, spraying, and the distribution of promotional materials throughout the community. Congratulations to Nicely. We'll have more, including some pictures from the award presentation late last week, tonight at 6 and 10 on the air, and of course, online here at News 2 as well. And we could start paying more at the gas pump after U.S. military strikes on Iran over the last weekend. Oil prices surged late yesterday. U.S. oil futures are jumping 3.6% to about $76 a barrel. Some experts predict that oil prices could go even higher, to as high as $80 a barrel. Oil hasn't traded that high since last January and has largely stayed between $60 and $75 a barrel. Again, experts predict those prices will likely rise and reignite inflation across the country, and that, of course, will in turn have an impact at the pump. In other national news today, the Senate's expected to hold a test vote this week on President Donald Trump's domestic policy bill. It's unclear if the U.S. military attack on Iran will affect those plans. The president has dubbed the legislation a big, beautiful bill, and it would extend the tax cuts that he signed into law during his first term and provide more money for defense and border security. But the spending plan also would make some deep cuts in federal spending and some changes to Medicaid. The Senate is expected to debate the bill once it comes to the floor, which could happen as soon as midweek. A couple of recalls going on across the country today. A major food recall has been issued after a few people died. These ready-to-eat grilled chicken Alfredo and fettuccine meals have been recalled due to a listeria outbreak. According to the U.S. Department of Agriculture, at least 3 people and an unborn baby have died. 3 people have also reported getting sick in 13 states. The products were sold nationwide at Walmart and at market side brands as well. The 3 sizes have been best buy dates that are set for June 27th. And time to check those mattress tags. About 100,000 mattresses sold on Amazon are being recalled over a fire hazard. The Consumer Safety Commission says that they failed to meet the federal government's open flame flammability requirements. The mattresses were sold exclusively on Amazon. The 10 to 12 inch twin, full, queen, and king size beds were sold from July 2022 to June 2024. If you own one, contact the distributor for a full refund. And lastly, today, an invasive ant is causing problems across the nation. The Asian needle ant is a stinging, sharp ant that has sudden and sometimes dangerous movements. The ants are increasingly invading backyards and biting gardeners as they tend to their garden. Rounding out the morning pulse here on this Monday, June 23rd, with a check of the 7-day forecast. Much cooler temperatures for us in store today. I know when I walked out that back door this morning, I thought, my goodness, it feels nice outside. Wish we could open some of these windows in the newsroom. Upper 70s, the high for us today. We can't rule out chances of potential storm activity along with that. Temperatures tomorrow rising into the low 80s, back into the upper 70s on Wednesday. And then for Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, temperatures warming low mid 80s, and then Saturday, temperatures in the low 90s. Initially, right now, looking at the backside of that 7-day forecast, looks like pretty favorable conditions for concert week here at Nebraska Land Days with Luke Bryan and Bailey Zimmerman on deck Friday and Saturday. And it looks like temperatures going to be awfully favorable for those concerts at the end of this Nebraska Land Days Festival in North Platte.